City. It's the Wendy Williams Show.
Okay, because it's Friday, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. So there's something going on. Do you know who Akbar is? Do you know who Tia Marie is? Yes. And then you know who 50 Cent is? Yes. Okay, so apparently 50 Cent is friends with Akbar, and 50 and Akbar are being sued for posting revenge porn of Tia Marie. Now, present date Tia Marie is one of the stars of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, would it be? Hollywood. I know Tia Marie better when she first came on the music scene, and because she was at the record label, and then Rihanna came along, and then Rihanna, I mean, you know, at record labels, they have big budgets for only one. Only one's gonna win. And so this young lady lost out on the music career, and Rihanna won, but she's still relevant, this Tia Marie, because you watch her on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I mean, Hollywood. That is not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that she's got this ex who went on to her Instagram. Apparently he had the code. Now mind you, they've only been dating for 7 months. And I don't know who falls that much in love in 7 months. Well, you're like giving codes. You know, you can fall for somebody in 7 months, you know what I mean? But codes and passwords and stuff, And I don't know him from being on anything except for now, because he was dating her, although they've broken up because allegedly he cheated on her after the 7 months. But in the new season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, he's gonna be on because he's her boyfriend. So, you know, they tape ahead of time, so it won't be real-time taping. So anyway, you got that? Yes. Okay. So he went on to her Instagram and released their sex tape. And his friend, 50 Cent, jumped right in the middle and then posted a graphic screen grab shot of the sex tape. Instagram quickly removed it, but I saw it. Did you see it? Clap if you saw. Hey, you know, her attorney is saying if you're showing it, then delete it right now. But what I say is everything that you want to see is usually just 3 clicks away. Anyway, who do you think her attorney is? No, the daughter, Lisa Bloom. Lisa Bloom, who gets all of her clients from the Shade Room and Hot Topics. Anyway, all right, so Lisa Bloom held a press conference with this young lady yesterday, and just take a look.
Last week I found out that my boyfriend was cheating on me, so I broke up with him. Right after that, he posted a sex tape and an obscene photo of me. He had my Instagram password, so he posted them on my Instagram to make me look terrible. Then his good friend, 50 Cent, posted the obscene photo of me on his Instagram. I was compromised by someone who I thought loved me as much as I loved him. He isolated me, took advantage of me, and made me look like a fool.
I feel bad for her. I feel bad for her. I mean, making sex tapes aside, because we always talk about that, they're never a good idea. Not even if you've been with somebody for 7 months, 7 years, 70,000 years. But I feel bad for her. So anyway, Akbar called the Hot Topics Bureau here. Oh yes, oh yes. And Bookman was on it. Yep. So, according to my bookman, Akbar, first of all, sounded like a lovely young man. You know, Bookman was telling me, and you know, we here tend to be very squinty at people and their stories, but she actually wanted to believe Bookman until she saw this young lady at her press conference and said, oh no, I believe her. Anyway, look, he's strongly denying the allegations. He's saying that he didn't leak the footage. Well, just because you didn't doesn't mean you didn't give it to your friend 50. Just saying. Well, he didn't know about the lawsuit until Bookman had to tell him on the telephone. She's like, do you know you're being sued? He had no idea. So then he gave us footage. Akbar, thank you for being so generous to Hot Topics. I mean, I know you're going through things right now, but he gave us footage of Tierra Marie attacking his car. Take a look.
Tierra, stop!
Now, she must be an amateur at car attacks. Because you can replace windows. You go for the engine, you go for, oh, yes. Yeah, this is not much. You replace a G-Wagon window in the back and stuff. Tierra Marie, but I know, you're very, very hurt. And this is terrible for you, and I do think that someplace in here you should get some compensation in your lawsuit. I don't know that Akbar has it. But since 50 wants to jump in the middle and 50's got it. So 50 isn't taking the lawsuit seriously at all, apparently. He posted a picture with the caption, "Oh, Lisa, stop. Don't make me tell your mom." This is a terrible, terrible situation. You know, 50 Cent doesn't really take much seriously when it comes to revenge porn, because you remember, he lost a revenge porn suit to Rick Ross's ex and owes her millions. And so far, never paid her any part of that $5 million, do we know?
Think so. Mm-mm. Nope.
It's just awful. You know, Tierra Marie, good luck with your suit. You know, but here's the cautionary tale again, is if you don't want it out there, just don't do it. You know? I mean, because it seems like more often than not, people know that they're being filmed. I mean, we do stories and you read about stories of people, they don't know that they're being filmed, but more often than not, people know that they're being filmed. What if you want to see yourself have sex with somebody, install mirrors. You get all the shots, and you look up and stuff. Well, all I'm saying is once you empty your garbage and take that garbage can and put it on the curb, it becomes public property. And so, unfortunately, Bill Cosby's learning the hard way. Because thanks to our friends at Radar Online, they went up to the mansion where he's still, you know, he's got his ankle bracelet on. So, but he's on house arrest, but he's staying at the mansion, not the one bedroom that look, luxurious house arrest. With sumptuous food. Anyway, so Radar Online, our friends, they rummaged through the garbage because it was at the curb, so that's illegal to do. Yes, you take the whole bag out, you take it back to your house, you open it up and see what's going on here. So now we have it, so now let's take a look at what's inside. Now, I see All right, first of all, I see glassine bag. And expensive cigars. They say these cigars are like $200 a piece right here. I also see potato chips. Oh, no, hoagies, an orange soda back here, Orange Crush. The stuff that Dr. Huxtable used to eat. Remember he would always have like soda and hoagies? Look, there's half-eaten fried chicken in there. There's an empty bottle of ginseng extract, which is often used to manage sexual dysfunction. Although I'm sure Camille hasn't had any parts of that for years. And then, of course, look, if you're in the house and you're on your last leg, you need your blunt wraps. Yeah. And then there's the bag of shake. The man is going to be sentenced in September. He might as well enjoy the rest of his time in his home. Also, as if he can't be rich enough, there are tons of scratch-off lottery tickets. He's having a good old time on house arrest, eating and doing and just waiting to be... You know what? Where are his kids, I wonder? I mean, I know 2 of them passed away, but he's got, I think, 2 or 3 more. And we haven't seen the kids anywhere around. And somebody in my Hot Topics meeting said, well, you know, they might have been there at some point. There's no 24-hour camera on his house. I said, what? This is one of the hottest cases in the country, in the world. Excuse me, until he gets sentenced, excuse me. So, yeah, we need those 24-hour cameras. Where are the kids? Do they go there? Good thing it's a big house, because how miserable it must be. You know, even if Camille is there with him, you've got to figure her hands are on her hips all the time, up real high. What are you doing, Bill? You know, just nag. And why not? So he goes to court for his sentencing September 24th. And thank you, Radar, for that fabulous footage. So, the singer Adele is being asked to, or she was asked to star in a big budget remake of the musical Oliver. Remember the musical Oliver? Of course, she wouldn't star as Oliver because Oliver is a boy, but she's going to star as one of the main people. And they told her, well, we're asking you to audition. So she's got to audition for this part. They said that they know that she can sing, but they don't know that she can act and dance. Well, this was a big debate in our Hot Topics morning meeting, you know, because if I were Adele, I would be very insulted. Just because she's reached the heights of Adeledom. Do you understand she was just offered a residency for $20 million to sing one weekend?
Like one night a week.
One night a week in Vegas. $26 million for one show per week. This woman has amassed a fortune. She's got love in her life. She's got a little goober. She's adored by her fans, and she certainly does have our kind of personality. I get it. When you're an actor, you know, you have to go to acting classes, and you have the acting coach, and you always want to get better in your craft, and sometimes you might get insulted if somebody who doesn't necessarily, who's not known for acting, comes in and takes a major role in a big budget Oliver, for Disney, by the way. Yeah, so this is going to be the gift that keeps on giving if she's in it and does real well. And then we don't know that she can sing and dance. What if she huffs and puffs? You know? Just saying. Just saying. It's a lot to sing and dance. So, I mean, Beyonce masters it, but not everybody can do that. Adele, if I were you, I wouldn't take this job. I'll tell you why. Yeah, you can get an acting coach and you can learn to act and go along to get along and everything and all that dancing around and stuff, but I'd rather take the $26 million for one day a week in Vegas. You know? But Oliver is a big deal, and Disney is a big deal, and so if she did really well in it, then that would open the door for her to do other acting roles and other starring roles. Acting is just too much. You gotta remember all those lines and report on time. And you're not the boss of your own action. I mean, when she goes on as Adele, she's the boss of everything. Do you remember we saw her on TV one time and she stopped everything because she didn't like, I don't know, a pitch that she hit? Like, she runs the show because it's the Adele show. But you know, when you're with other people, you don't run the show. You got to show up and appease them and stuff. I don't know, Adele. Clap if you take the role. Okay. Get an acting coach and sing and dance and see where it takes you. Well, you're young, you have no children, you're not married. So you're still very ambitious. You're very ambitious, yes. So the New Edition begins their reunion tour tonight in Atlanta. Yeah. But Suzanne, who's yours?
All of them.
No, just pick one, like one from the end. I know you don't know all the names.
I don't know all the names.
All right, the one with, and no, I'm asking Suzanne, the one with the hat, and move your way
the
over.
one move that's forward with the hat tipped to the side.
That would be one of the ones who's not there. That's Ralph Tresvant.
Well, that's the one for me.
But,
Healthy boy.
But here's the thing. Ralph did most of the singing in New Edition, if you know your New Edition history, but Ralph and Johnny Gill will not be there. Now, I love Johnny Gill, but when Johnny hits the stage, you know he's gonna be crooning. And I like to dance. You know, I don't like the slow music. Anyway, but we'll miss you on tour though, Johnny. And Ralph, do we have a more, do we have, do we have?
Oh, yeah, me too.
I think that's a back in the day picture or something. Do guys still just wear one earring? I don't know. But that head. Ralph, in the name of love, we love you. Anyway, he's not going to be on. He wanted more money than the other guys. He does most of the singing and most of the huffing and puffing. And plus, everybody in that group had their own individual identity. But for whatever reason, I think Ralph was the overall leader of the group and sex symbol, kind of, sort of. Well, look, these other ones don't care. This tour is going down tonight. It begins in Atlanta, and they've rebranded themselves. They're calling themselves, yep, RBRM. No more New Edition. Look, RBRM, which stands for Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. I love Michael Bivins, though. He's a little man with a whole lot of appeal. Yeah. He's got a lot of appeal. Now, who's the crooner? Is it gonna be Ronnie DeVoe? Can Ronnie hold it down? Ronnie's in the red jacket. Ricky will hold it down. No, Bobby will be there tonight, and Bobby will flake out. You know, I don't. As much as I want this to work for the rebranded New Edition, I think that Bobby will be the one to all of a sudden want more money, get a big head. You know how he gets, getting on stage is like a drug for him. And after he gets a few applause and everything, you give him 2 nights on this tour. And watch, we will be back here at the table talking about Bobby has left because Bobby can't go along to get along. Oh. So it's graduation season. And in South Carolina, they're threatening to fine parents, I believe they said $1,000, if they cheer at graduation. Well, nobody wants to be sitting there all day on one hand. On the other hand, you know, collectively as a family, you work so hard that when you see your kid walk across the stage, you want to twerk, you want to thump, you want to whoop whoop, you want to do everything. But if you do that, then how long are we going to be sitting here in the hot sun, waiting for everybody to go across the stage? So they say no cheering at graduation. I've heard this before. I've never seen it actually work. You know what I mean? Our kid is going this year, or not going this year. Our kid is graduating next month from high school. And my husband said in the morning meeting that he will be there acting a fool. He wants an air horn and the whole bit. It's a very big deal, you know, you have a baby, you usher them through, they do all kinds of stupid stuff, then they become really smart, and then they go off, you know, they're graduating, they go off to college and stuff. I gotta tell you something. You know, this is the thing about being a W. You have to sit through the whole damn alphabet and everybody clapping and stuff. By the time they get to the W's, even your family's not paying attention. So the good thing about being an H, and by the way, I don't want to clap. I just want to wait for them to call his name and then silently slide out of the graduation. No disrespect to the other parents, but I don't know your kids. I know my kid. I'd slide out of the graduation, and no, I don't want any clapping because I don't want to be sitting there all day. All the kids did a good job because they're graduating. You know what I mean? Do we have you jumping on the stage? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You're gonna be jumping on the stage like that? Okay, okay. See, nobody's got time for that. Nobody's got time for that. None of them know how to do the tassel. Whatever happened to the tassel over to the side and just walk off and take your diploma? Anyway, congratulations to all the graduates. Contain yourselves and get out there and do great things for the world. We've got more great show for you today, everybody. Our Hot Talk panel is breaking down the big butt craze taking over. So grab a snack and come on back.